You're gonna wanna watch this, guys, because this is a big flip, which means big change. So I found this at Goodwill for 39 bucks. First thing we always do is remove all that outdated hardware and throw it in the trash. Since this was covered in paint and then I knew it had a stain underneath, I went ahead and just stripped the top to get most of the paint off, just because I didn't want to be sanding for hours, but you could sand it all off. And then I got out my jigsaw to cut that base. I wanted an even surface. Also then had to use my multi-purpose tool from Flex Power, which is amazing, to get to some of those pieces that the jigsaw just couldn't. And I did this so that I could eventually add new legs. All right, after stripping the top, you know there's all that gunk left on. I always pour vinegar on top of it and then scrape even more stuff out of it. This helps it dry out a lot quicker. Also let it sit in the sun, and I scuffed sand with 180 grit. Then I gave it a good clean with dish soap and vinegar. Can't forget about cleaning those drawers. All right, up next, you know it, it's prime time. I was gonna paint in a light color, so I knew I needed to prime to make sure nothing bled through. And I also got out my Flex fan to help keep me cool and dry the drawers even faster. I then painted in this sandy taupe color. It's from Sherwin-Williams. Okay, and this is the original hardware. It had paint all over it. So a quick hack, just boil them in some vinegar and that paint will just peel right off. And then if you wanna make them a little bit more shiny, you can use a toothbrush and some Barkeeper's Friend. And then when I finally got the top to dry out, I started sanding off the rest of that stain. I then did a whitewash on top, so just white paint and water. I wipe it on and then wash it off with a wet cloth. Then finally, I added these new legs from Amazon. And here's the final look. I did seal the whole thing in a matte polyacrylic. The new gold hardware is also from Amazon. I would also say this could be used as a super cute buffet. But there you have it, and let me know what you think.